I look at my generation. I had to ask one of the fathers in the body of Christ. I said, sir, it looks like the blood that saved you guys was diluted before it got to us. Because I look at the passion, I look at the zeal, I look at the way they give attention to prayer, I look at the way they give attention to fasting, and I'm asking, what died in my own generation? And yet, in the wisdom that God has, He still decided that we are the last generation that will usher in the coming of the King. In case you don't know, it is no longer news that Jesus is coming soon. And it doesn't make sense. I always use this illustration. Can I have 2 ladies and 2 guys, please? 2 ladies, please. Can you help me shift this pulpit a bit backward? Thank you. Let me have the first lady here, please. Let me shift it quickly. Woman of God, please come. Face him. Stand here. Yes. No, face him. Okay. Then you come. Stand behind her. Okay. Okay. Then, okay. Where's the next guy? Come. So I saw something like this in one of the, no, face him. Just face him. In one of the, not Olympics, one of these mixed relay race, where you have male and female. And I saw Nigeria competing, other nations also came. So usually, it matters who starts. You see. And it also matters who ends it. You see that. Nigeria came last in the race. You know why? Because they started with men. And they wrapped it up with ladies. When it got to the second to the last, the guy was far ahead of the girls. But because it was a lady that received it last, all other guys that took it last overtook her. Why? We are not saying women are weak, but we are saying in terms of physical strength, the Bible refers to a woman as weaker vessel. So that means that the simple wisdom of a race like this is that you put the most skillful player at the last. True? But it looks as though we look at other generation and God still insisted that you are the last one that will receive the baton. God is not as foolish as Nigeria. So if God is making something like this, it means there's something He knows we doesn't know. Is that okay now? It means there's a body of wisdom in this arrangement. Why will you permit me please, to put the weakest, us, when we have had generation of men like Smith Wigglesworth? We have had generation like Ayo Babalola. We have had generation like Archbishop Benson Daosa. We have seen the days of Iya Adeboye. Who are we? It is because in the physical, when we run, we hand baton. Nobody is a legal runner until a baton is extended to you. So this person run. Is that okay now? This one receives the baton. This one receives the baton. Then the last one receives the baton. So you wonder, why we? Are you honest enough to ask that question? When you read Joel 2, the Bible says that an army will come. There has never been any like them before. Neither shall there be any more after them. The garden, the land before them is as the garden of Eden, and behind them a great wilderness. So they shall run. Nothing will escape them. They will run like horses, and like horsemen they will run, leap upon walls. How do you look at all these traits and say it belongs to this generation? What nonsense! It is because what you see is this one run and is out of the race. Please sit down. This one also run and is out of the race. This one also run and is out of the race. But actually, what happens in the kingdom is when the time comes for this one to run, everyone that has run before, all the graces, all the mantles, everything is vested. We have come in the summation of ancient mantles. Our generation is not spectacular because we are strong. It is spectacular because of the power that backs us up. We have received so much, we cannot fail. We must not fail. Many laid their lives down and died and shed their blood and bled for us to hold these things. We are surrounded with so a great cloud of witnesses, and we look at the hostility against the church, blood and smoke. You look on social media, you are seeing the smoke rise. Hey, who are they roasting there? Here, They have gathered him to insult him. Yes, it is smoke. You look at there, who are they persecuting? I'm seeing bloodshed. Who are they persecuting? Another pastor. It is part of the signs, but in the midst of it, we love not our lives unto death. You know why? You know why? The prophecy has gone ahead of us. We must never enter into self-preservation. A generation depends on our audacity to stand, regardless of the insult. I can finish preaching and they say that Femi Lazarus boy is a stupid boy. It's a smoke. While they are roasting him and all that, that smoke is also what is calling the rest. Come and see ordination here. This is the kind of what I've called you to do. Let me tell you something in case you don't know. You are not alone. You have come in the summation of all the ancient mantles that have gone ahead of you. You are not alone. The power behind you is more than the force that controls the world. Don't get distracted. Many of you, listen to what I'm saying. What is going to happen tonight is that you have seen yourself run that race alone as an isolated runner, but you will come face to face with the mantles of your calling. Mantles never leave the earth. They hang around waiting for the rightful owner. That yearning, that hunger, that incline, it is the mantle responsible for the ordination you carry. You will collide with it tonight. In our own days, it will not be said that the fire reduced. No. We have been called to earnestly contend for the faith which was once delivered unto us. Lift your hands. Say, Lord, I won't fail you. Empower me not to. Empower me not to. Fill me with your fire. Empower me not to. Set me on fire, Lord. Teach me the pathways of the Spirit. Anoint me with your oil. Fill me till I want no more. Set me on fire, Lord. Teach me the pathways of the Spirit. Anoint me with your oil. Fill me till I want no more. Lion roar, eagles fly. It's in you were meant to fly. Lion roar, eagles fly. Oh, it's in you were meant to fly. Lion roar, eagles fly. It's in you were meant to fly. Lion roar, eagles fly. Oh, it's in you.